Hello everybody. So, welcome back. It is December 1st. I cannot believe that. It is crazy to me that 3 weeks ago, months ago, sorry. 3 months ago, I did my TBR. And now we are here again. We have the prompt and book jar that is filled with all of the books on my physical TBR, plus a bunch more that are not on my physical TBR that I don't own, that I still want to read, obviously. So I honestly don't have too much time, so I want to just get into it. So I am going to be reading, for sure, There Are Rivers in the Sky by Elif Shafak. I want to get to this because I am borrowing this from a coffee shop that I love to go to. I don't know much of what it's about. It says, in Victorian London, buzzword for me, an extraordinary child is born at the edge of the dirt-black Thames. When his brilliant memory earns him a spot as an apprentice at a printing press, the world opens far beyond the slums and across the seas. In 2014 Turkey, Narin, a Yazidi girl living by the river Tigris, wants to be baptized. The ceremony is cruelly interrupted, and soon she and her grandmother must journey across the war-torn lands in hope of reaching the sacred valley of their people. In 2018 in London, broken-hearted Zaleka, I definitely mispronounced that, a hydrologist, moves to a boathouse on the Thames to escape the wreckage of her marriage until an unexpected connection to her homeland changes everything. A dazzling feat of storytelling from one of the greatest writers of our time, one that spans centuries and continents. This is the hope of one last poem, 2 great rivers and 3 remarkable lives, all connected by a single drop of water. I love that. That sounds very interesting. Hopefully I want to get to No Longer Human, because this was my most recent acquisition. And then I also hopefully want to add Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller to that, because I'll have to read that in January anyway. So let us get into it. We are going to do 10, now 9, because we already have one book on there. Books / prompts. In we go and out we go. Oh, I do refresh this every time I film. I take out the books that I have read every time I do a TBR, sorry. Dare. I don't remember who this is by or what it's about. Obviously it's on my TBR. I'm picturing the cover. I know it has a guy with a sword, and I think it's YA fantasy. I think. I don't know anything about it. I've had it on my mental TBR for a while, so long that I've forgotten it. Anyway. But we have Dare. That will be not a physical book, obviously. I don't own it. But another book that I want to read. Obviously. Dare. Oliver Twist. Okay, we'll be reading another Dickens in this month. And this is a big one. I can't say that I'm excited. But, because it's a Dickens. But it's a classic, and I'm trying to get more into reading classics. And this should be interesting. It's 500 pages. It'll definitely take me a while. That's for sure. So, that's our 3rd book already. And then out. Continue a series. I think I know what I'm gonna do. No, I can't do that. Again, a mental TBR one. I have been starting a little bit of Brandon Sanderson, and I started with Mistborn a while ago, and I'm about to get in book 2, I think The Well of Ascension, from the library in a couple weeks, and I really want to read that soon because That did leave on a cliffhanger, and I really want to read that. Obviously, I wouldn't have read it, I wouldn't have added it to my TBR, but so let's just see from the side. That's fun. And I just realized I should become better at showing you the prompt first. You guys probably won't be able to read it, but ooh, Atmosphere. Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I've wanted to get to this for a while. This will be my first Taylor Jenkins Reid, and I am excited. I removed that one from my TBR. I forgot that it was I forgot that it was in the jar. Sorry. I removed that one from my TBR. It was the Left Behind graphic novels. I've lost a desire to read those. So, sorry. Again, I'm sorry that this video quality might not be the greatest. Let's hope that it'll get better. It won't get better, but I think I'm gonna choose one from the top this time. Okay. Classic. We're gonna have another classic. Fun. We're gonna go with No Longer Human, Osamu Dazai. So, portraying himself as a failure, protagonist Osamu Dazai is no longer human, narrates a seemingly normal life even while he feels himself incapable of understanding human beings. This guy's attempt to reconcile himself to the world around him in early childhood continued through high school, where he becomes a clown to mask his alienation and eventually led to his failed suicide attempt as an adult. Without sentimentality, he records the casual cruelties of life and its fleeting moments of human connection and tenderness. Semi-autobiographical, No Longer Human is the final completed work of one of Japan's most important writers, Osamu Dazai. The novel has come to echo the sentiments of youth from post-war Japan to the postmodern society of technology. Since one of the 10 best-selling books in Japan, No Longer Human is a powerful exploration of an individual's alienation from society. A stark but powerful novel of modern Japan focuses on one unhappy young symbol of dejected generation. So this is No Longer Human, and I really want to read that, obviously. So we're going to put that right there. So that was our 6th book. I'm going to go to the bottom this time. Okay. Mission to Kathy. I have no idea what it's about. I own it, and I don't think I really want to read the back of it. Oh, when I said I wanted more physical books. Yeah, they're squeezed in there. My physical TBR has grown a lot since I last filmed a TBR. I've been reading, obviously, but reading smaller books. In fact, you could see them right here. Spoilers for my wrap-up. Anyway. And then in we go. We're going for one in the middle. I'm gonna show you guys. I think this one might be upside down. Oh, my friend is gonna be very happy about this. The first to die at the end. I'm ready for emotional trauma, especially since I, already read, I'm about to finish Kingdom of Ash. So why not invite more trauma? This obviously follows people who are gonna die at the end of the book. In this world, there is this thing called Deathcast, where basically, if you're gonna die within the next 24 hours, you're gonna get a call. And so these two boys connect over that, and then one of them dies first, apparently. That was what at least they both die at the end was about, except they die within like an hour of each other, and it's really sad, and I definitely didn't cry, but oh well. That was our 8th book. So I want to buy it physically because I own the first one, like the physical copy of the first one, but I can't. I mean, technically I can because they have it here, but I can't mentally because they only have the US editions. I have the UK editions, and the only UK editions that they have is the tall paperback. I have the regular paperback. The problems of being a book nerd, am I right? Anyway, I want one, just like a random one, not like a particular order. Okay. Okay. I already read it, but Eric Liddell. I have this book about Eric Liddell. He was a runner. He was a runner. And it's behind all of these books, I think. It's right here. This one, Eric Liddell. It's obviously very short. It's a children's biography about him. So, should be fun. Oh, also, I might want to add this to our TBR, so this is going to be 11 books, but I'll just like add that at the end. It's a very, very, very short Christmas book by Matt Chandler. That was our 9th book. The Eric Liddell one was our 9th book. Okay, shake, 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 shake. And then Lore. Okay, so this is going to be another audiobook one. Lore, excuse me, we follow this girl, and like there's some sort of competition, and like with the Greek gods. Sorry about that, I got my timer went off. She is chosen to compete in this competition. I don't know much else about it. I might be confusing it with the games gods play. But I have to go now, but I'm gonna wrap up all of the books that I'll be reading very shortly. Love you. I hope you guys enjoyed and had a wonderful, wonderful day, and be your best out there.